Lord B and Jester talking about everything from crystals, vibrations, comics, technology, cartoons, magic, meditation, herbal remedies, etc. Whatever comes to mind, just going on tangents and rambling on.
Welcome to the Riff, the realm of infinite frequencies. I'm Jester D. Wild One.
And I'm Lord B.
This is the Wild Card episode.
Welcome.
Yeah, we are together. Got a couple drinks down.
I have no idea what he's going to say.
Yeah.
So, pucker up.
I have a deck of cards. I've got 52 questions. I even threw the Joker card in there, and that's a special dare for him.
Run.
Just everybody run. All right. Well, I want to talk about a couple things before we start this little wild card. So I read on the internet that they are rebooting Home Alone.
They need to really try. Just try to think of a new idea. Right. That would be fantastic to get a new fucking movie. Like, instead of rebooting, do more comic book genres. Mm-hmm. Do something about mythology. Do anything else other than shit that is fine. Like, reboot shitty cult classics.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Remake Christmas songs into death metal or punk versions. There's millions of things any of these people could fucking do, but no. Let's... The Lion King didn't do as well as we wanted. Let's reboot it again.
Right, or the Power Rangers didn't do as good as we wanted. Let's reboot it again.
You know what we should do? We should reboot the show Reboot. But honestly, they should.
Right.
That's a fucking
the new
sweet show.
Rocco's Modern Life was really funny. It was really good.
I still haven't seen it. I work today, but it's
a good one. We'll have to talk about it after you watch it.
I'm excited.
So, yeah. But my uncle let me know about a comic character article he read, and what was her name? But she has the power. She's an X-Men, and she has the power to be of reincarnation. But it's not like, she reincarnates people. It's more like when she dies.
So she's a Time Lord?
She re-enters her mother's womb with all the memories of the past lives.
Like starts over?
Yes. What is it? In the House of X number 2 on GameSpot article, and it talks about Moria McTaggart, and she has the ability of reincarnation with all the memories that she had before, but she has to completely grow up again. She starts off as a baby and stuff.
That would be fun. As long as you remembered the winning lottery numbers from the lottery before the guy, anyone won it. So you could win that one.
But apparently, this pretty much is time travel almost. And she's gone back like 7 times or something. And this might be her last time being able to reincarnate herself.
So she's got a limit?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how many times?
I believe she's done it 6 times so far. 6 or 7 times.
So, just like a Time Lord, she gets 12 shots?
Mm-hmm.
What does she keep fucking up? Has one of them been old age?
I think you're going to have to read this article.
Hold on, what's her name again? Maria?
Moira McTaggart.
Oh, Moria.
Yeah.
Mick. I like how he spells the first name, but I'm just supposed to fucking throw...
The House of X number 2.
Throw together the next name. It's Moria McTaggartstein Hammerstein.
So it's a sort of a cosmic Groundhog's Day scenario. She's...
That's a very in-depth ground... Like, let's say you croaked at 40. Now you gotta suck your mom's boobs again.
Oh, she's gone through the process 10 different times.
Aggressive. So. Yeah, so, typically it's 11 for, I believe, a Time Lord.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason that he got the next one, there was a whole loophole to keep the show going, is basically how that played out. But
something may or may not happen to Moira or Myra that makes it
Moira?
impossible for her to reincarnate. So it's critically important that she gets it right this time.
What? I want to know her mission. This is gonna bug me in my brain. But the thing you were telling me, what did you call it? X?
House of X.
House of X completely rebooted the X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
Whole new timeline, whole new story, whole new world.
Yep, House of X.
Whole universe, essentially. And that's... So basically new characters, new everything.
Well, same characters.
Same characters, but new stories. Kind of like what Star Trek did when Nimoy came back, or Spock came back, and tweaked the timeline.
Well, my uncle was saying something. It could kind of explain the whole time-traveling quantum thing.
Quantum theory?
Yep, from
Yeah.
Endgame. So.
Well, kind of, but maybe not. Because he time jumped. He didn't go back. And then they brought everyone back to the current 5-year... spoiler alert. To the current 5-year standpoint.
Right.
So, and basically, it was because Tony Stark didn't want to lose his daughter, which, can you blame the guy?
Right.
You know, he's been destroyed so many
yeah.
times, you know? But, it's...
Pretty interesting concept. I thought that power is
never mind. Sorry. When Captain America goes back and doesn't return, he could have fucked the timeline a little.
Really?
Like, that could have created a backlash. I mean, even though everything turned out the way it did when he reappeared, super spoiler, shit could have happened in between. So some of these people might be waiting for the reverberation of the memories to be slapped into them. Because, honestly, if you went back, you really wouldn't run into anyone ever. I mean, I suppose you would have, like... Being Captain America, you would have the government knowledge of where everyone is because he studied all of it, even though he didn't really understand everything that was said and all that shit.
And
but
he's a super smart guy. So.
Oh yeah, that's a super benefit of superness.
Oh yeah,
supertastic. I mean, what ifs? That could be a part of the what if scenario.
Oh yeah, definitely. That really blew my mind when you told me about the what if, like. That's really an amazing idea for, what is it, Stan Lee and a bunch of people go sit at a table, and they're like, what if? Let's talk about Superman for a second. What if?
Well, that's the, that was the other Imagine This, I believe, something like that.
Something similar to
and I mean, a lot of that has to do with the same as, like, the Red Sun series. Okay. Where Superman doesn't land in Kansas, he lands in Russia. You know, like
exactly.
That would be a what if, but a DC version of what if Peggy Carter got the injection and not Chris Evans. Nah, just kidding.
I like the whole what if Bruce Wayne's father became Batman.
Oh yeah. What if Bruce Wayne got shot and not his parents?
Yep.
You know, I mean,
you can't kill a kid in comics. You can kill a kid.
Man. Please tell me everybody has watched Justice League Dark. You want to talk, like, insane... Like, it's a cartoon that's basically rated R.
I watched the
which
Suicide
is awesome.
DC original animation.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Have you seen Justice League War?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Then you should watch Justice League Dark after that. Because that's the same character, design.
There was a moment in time when I watched Son of Batman, and I'm like, this is really neat how this is like way back when we were watching, what is it, Batman, the animated series, on like CW and stuff. It's got that feel, but it's for adults. Like, it's got blood, it's got swearing, and some really awesome voices for these characters. It's pretty fucking cool.
Okay, just so everyone has an idea out there, there's also another one which would be kind of a what if. I want to get the name right. Just quick second. Justice League Gods and Monsters.
Ooh.
I have the comics, but it's it's an insane idea. Basically, Wonder Woman is from Warworld, not Themyscira, which is a word that nobody should have just on the tip of their tongue. And Clark Kent, all Earth stuff is the same, except for before the ship launches, there's not a baby in it. It's a DNA cloning machine. Jor-El, who is Clark Kent, Kal-El's father, honestly. But he gets stabbed by Zod, General Zod, and Zod puts his finger in the DNA thing. So Clark Kent, decent guy, but in this one, I mean, they don't pull punches. It's
Right.
it's kind of like the show Boys or The Boys on
I haven't got a chance
Prime.
to watch that yet.
I've
heard it's
we're
pretty
gonna
fucking
watch
amazing.
it. The first couple minutes is so insane gory, and it really pisses me off because you're thinking Flash and then realizing human with too much fucking power.
Right.
Like,
Okay.
you'll understand what I'm saying. Super spoiler. Happy birthday. But basically, so he's Zod. Looks like Zod because he's like his DNA child because it's still, I believe, Zor-El?
Okay.
Something like that is his mother's name. Her DNA was still in there. So it's the mix of them, Jor-El and...
I believe it was...
or not Jor-El,
Purell.
Zod. Purell?
yeah.
It could... You smell it?
Yeah, it's
Purell.
Purell.
It's delicious. But also, Batman is a vampire. Happy birthday.
Yeah, that's another good one.
Happy birthday, Grandma.
What
It's
if Batman was a vampire?
amazing. But not only that, they go in and they stop the fight. They don't fight. They murdered everybody in there. And then Batman gets shot, so then he does in a few people because he needs the energy back. It's awesome. It is a movie, so you can watch it. There are comics, obviously, which are in mint condition on a shelf. But it's actually a good view.
Isn't there a superhero character, Man Bat, where it's actually a bat that is, in human shape, I guess, almost? Or just a giant bat?
Yeah. He's human-esque shape.
Okay.
But he's the man bat, not
Right.
the bat
He's
man, because
actually
he's
a bat.
actually a bat. Giant paw feet. But he's in the realm of DC. He's in Batman's world.
Okay.
Because he showed up in Detective Comics number 400, which was in June 1970.
Wow.
Which they did throw him into the cartoons.
It says it was played by Michael C. Hall.
Yeah,
Michael C. Hall is the guy that played Dexter.
Oh, really?
Yes.
In True it is.
So I wonder which
He's probably the voice.
voice of what.
Well, as I was saying, he's in the cartoon.
Okay.
In the
Click-
90s,
click
too.
that Michael C. Hall thing again.
Well, it just brings up him.
It says Justice League, Gods and Monsters. Okay, and Son of Batman.
So
okay.
he might have voiced...
Yeah.
Let me get a little harder. Man
Man-Bat,
Bat,
he
played by
played
Michael
Man-Bat.
C. Hall in Gods and Monsters.
That's awesome.
And then
Dexter Morgan. As
Phil Lamar.
Man-Bat. He was in Mad TV.
also played Man Bat. And Xander Berkeley
Played him in Son of Batman.
played him. Yeah,
Okay. Wow.
there you go.
I'm going to have to go and watch Gods and Monsters. I believe I have seen it before.
It's delicious.
Right.
I do enjoy it. It was really good.
Well, are you almost ready to get into this wild card?
I was trying to delay, but let's flip a card.
Do you want to cut this deck?
I'm gonna cut the cheese, goddammit.
Oh, gross. Everybody. I'm so glad I'm with him on this episode.
It's really nice being together.
All right. First card is the Queen of Spades.
Scrolling through.
Yep.
Scrolling through.
Question is, if you could turn into any animal, which one would you be?
Man, I think about this all the time because it's like, do I want to live in a zoo? Because then there's some characters that would be great. But I want to fly. And I like crows, but I think I would choose a raven over a crow just
Okay.
for the size. And they're
I feel like we're getting into like an animal.
they're kind of they're kind of scavengers. I mean, you said turn into. Can I turn back?